Hey, how you guys doing? My name is Joseph Charles Colin, the new face of art, my chunky 10 cans of soup series, Texas style beef. So basically, I'm gonna do the painting. It's a little kind of off, but what can I do? I think I might have did this one a little too fast. But what can I do? I'm not even ready. I don't even have my stamp ready. I don't have the. It's one of those days, guys. Starting off on the wrong foot. Okay, whatever. You know what? Let's just power through this. I'm hungry. It's late. If it doesn't turn out, you know what? Just the way it is. One of the ones that's fast. You know, this is Texas style barbecue beef. It's you know, it's just like Texas. It's just in your face. Get the thing done. Whatever needs to be taken care of. Is that Texas? I don't know. Just whatever. Here it is. This is the Texas style barbecue beef one. Number 26 canvas. Of course, is our pen ready? Sure. Today everything is working just perfect. The pen's working perfect. You know, life is good. Gold bar. And of course, I forgot to see what the gold price is beforehand. But whatever. You know, it's just. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about anything. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, that's simple. Just gonna do it today, you know. Just gonna get it done, get things done. Number 26, canvas gold bar. That's what the back looks like. Just in case somebody wants to match it up with somebody trying to copy this small little painting. That is the ounce price of gold forever, which you'll know right now. Which the gold price is back over 1,500, so it's 1,503.95. 1 ounce is $1,503.95. That's what this is today as the gold price. And since it's a timer art, it's every 24 hours it goes up that ounce price forever. Take it or leave it. Doesn't matter. It's just the way it is. Take it or leave it. And I'm tired of telling people, you know what? That's the price. It's timer art. Goes up that price every 24 hours forever. I have Warpaint on. And you gotta believe whatever anybody says in Warpaint. It's that simple. It's that simple. And I'm serious about it. And someday, it's going to be very serious. So, now we take the label off. I always get a shiver when I cut this, because it's cutting against the can. Let's just get this chills from the can, the metal against can. Of course, it's not coming off right. That's okay. Like I said, it's one of those days where it's either going to work or it's not. And if it doesn't, oh well, we'll just wing it. Sign the label. Seal it. Looks like Actually, it looks really good on there. There you go. I'll put this in the back. If you watched my live one, where it was live, thank you so much. Just the first of whatever happens in my life. First of, because I'm gonna have to get used to that in the future here, because it's a real thing. Great. Okay. Caught my hand in the corner a little bit. So I might have smudged that corner a bit by my hand. I just didn't realize it. Or oh, maybe. I don't know. I might have. I don't know. I can't tell. Well, that's what it looks like. Number 26, so that means 6 of them are done. So got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 4 more to go. Oh, I thought I had 6 done. This is 6, right? Yeah. Okay, I got ways to go yet. 4 more to go. Okay. Let's open this. So, if you're heating yours up, hopefully you have it basically heated because they're cooked. I don't think I've ever had this kind before. Texas is a well-known, I was looking at it in the supermarket, and it's a well-known state. So, second, gonna heat this up and I'll be right back. Well, we're back. This is a spoon I'm using, a fancy kind of spoon. So this is what she looks like. First, see, you can tell me. Looks almost like the picture, right? Kind of tastes exact. Tastes like almost like barbecue. I don't think I've had this one yet. It's probably the first time. It's kind of got like a sweet kind of barbecue taste. Cheers. If you have soup with me, thank you so much. I don't eat it with crackers or anything. If I eat like tomato soup or something like that. And I had a couple of people say, why didn't you do Campbell's soup, Campbell's vegetable, and why did you do the chunky? And I go, because nobody's done the chunky soup. And I'm a big guy. And I think a lot of big guys identify with eating the chunky soup because it's bigger, a bigger can. It's more. And this is really good. Kind of like this Warpaint. It's like a Roman soldier. looking to me anyways. The Texas Roman soldier. Kinda. Thank you for having soup with me for art. Instead of the Campbell's logo or anything on my art, the art is having their product and actually sharing. You have Chunky at home and I have Chunky here, and we're having it together. So who knows? Maybe 1,000 years from now you'll be having Chunky with me. They'll be on some kind of anti-gravity hovercraft type thing way up in traveling to Saturn or something on a holiday, and probably not. And then again, you never know. Could happen. If you happen to be on some kind of starship, you're having soup with Chuck. Cool. It's quite possible because I ain't taking this video down, so. It's pretty filling, actually. Hope your soup's good too. If you happen to be watching this video not eating soup, you're not part of history of art. You're just watching this. The art is you having the Campbell's product with me. Or any soup in general. Homemade if you make it homemade, you know. But at least one time in your life, have one of the soups with me. There's only 10. To my knowledge, it's never been done before. That's my special soup bowl. Oh. Maybe a fancy restaurant somewhere in the world. Well, they'll have this playing, and you'll have this actual soup, my bowl, as part of the actual soup bowl that I ate out of. Who knows? Things like indestructible. I've dropped it a million times. So who knows? He could be eaten out of one of the 10 very spoons. I'm actually keeping them apart, and I'm buying about 10 more spoons to replace them, kind of thing, because I'm thinking of getting them really polished up, and they'll come with the paintings. The actual soup spoon that I ate with. I don't know. Maybe this will be there in the future somehow. I don't know. Well, that was good, guys. That was good. Hope you enjoyed your soup, and hope you had soup with me too, and shared like the village. Time is our friend. Time is our ally. This is timer art. The price is extreme, but to get anywhere in the world of art, you have to be extreme. I was looking at a Rothko, and how Rothko in hit back then, people said in a documentary, I think family members of Rothko said, if Rothko knew how much money his paintings, people are just buying it for investment kind of thing, he'd be appalled. And if you really look at a Rothko with it looks just like blotchy colors, but if you really look at it, it's designed, a Rothko is designed for you to get a feeling, a pure feeling out of it with the colors and stuff like that. I look at some of his art, especially the dark age kind of art where it's all like dark and stuff like that, and I look at some of the really bright ones and I could see, because it's a pure 100% feeling. Mine is simple. It may give you a feeling, but the fact is, if these ever sell in the future, it is pure money, and that is and I don't want people, because people always like, oh, you can't do it for money, oh, you can't push money, oh, you can't, money's bad. Money's not bad. Money's a tool. You just got to know how to use it right. And people could see it is bad. You could see my art connected to pricing for time as a big money thing. But yeah, but what in the world isn't? All buildings, everything we've built, everything that any human being has built cost money. Companies cost money. Everything in the world you live every single day basically costs money. So what's that worth? What's it worth in the world? This is timer art. Goes up forever. Long after I'm gone. Like a Rothko. Long after he was gone. People still look at it. People still say, oh, that just looks like blotchy art or whatever. But to a fan like me of the art world and the masters and stuff like that, I totally understand. And I know the feeling of that art. The fact is, if you've seen this painting on the wall somewhere, somebody might just look at it. What does the middle mean? How do they kind of do it? But if they don't know who I am. But people simply will understand that there's a video backing this up. This particular painting is connected to the Campbell's Soup Company under the Chunky brand with Texas style barbecue beef, and you have a bowl of soup with me. And if they even find that out, just remember this face that you see looking back at you is a face that is the creator of this piece of art forever. This is a piece of art basically created with my face. This art was destroyed to make this art. What's that worth in the world? It's worth an ounce of gold forever. Forever. That's what it's worth. You know, I was going to stop. I was going to... But I'm not done. I'm not done. I believe in my art. I believe in it so much that even when I looked at the life of myself, and I was even criticizing my own, the way I did it on the canvas, in front of everybody. If you happen to be watching from that, I know maybe 1 or 2 or 10, I don't know how many of you actually watch. But I realized that, I know a couple of people say, oh, you shouldn't talk about the money part of it, but in that video it shows you clear as a bell that the paintings are connected to time. It's $1 a minute forever. If you take this painting 1,440 minutes in a day, it's technically, even though it's $1,500, $503.95, it's still close to the $1 a minute. And that's the reason why I picked the ounce price, because I realized that, because I did a search one day and I said, what price is about 1,440? I did a search and nothing really came up except anything with art and gold. And then I put the price of 1,500, 1,003, did a search, gold comes up. Gold comes up every time. So, but what makes mine so special to add 1,500, make this a $5,503.95. That's tomorrow at noon. It goes up another $1,503.95, and the day after that, forever, every 24 hours. Because I want it to go up. I want to track the money through time, through the pricing, because no matter what, it's a relative amount of money per time, a block of time, like a blockchain, forever. It's like it was on the blockchain, where might not make sense, it might make you confused what I'm saying, but I want every 24 hours my art to go up. I know these are small pieces of art and I'm looking at here. It's simple. Come on, focus. There we go. Have a good look at the middle. That's your gold streak. It goes up forever. This is on your wall. This becomes the mine on your wall, and the gold seam goes back into your wall forever. That's what a lady said to me one day. So I understand. It's a piece of art on your wall, and it's like a gold seam, and that gold seam goes on forever, and you want to mine that seam on your wall forever. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, Chuck. But if you think I'm going to shell that kind of no. She said she never would do something like that. She basically said it was irresponsible to spend that kind of money on a little canvas. The thing is, canvas is the only thing in the world you could put any price on, like a Rothko, Liechtenstein, anything, any kind of art in the world, and say, yes, that's $300 million. Yes, that's $150 million. From now to 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 years from now, if people are asking, they know the price of it. $1,503.95 every day forever. So, what is this? What is this in 365 days? 1,503.95 times 365 days equals $548,941.75 a year. $500,000. And that goes up forever. $548,941.75. It goes up forever. And what's that worth to somebody in the world? Just to know that this painting in a half a year is that much money. And they have to take it. Because that's the price. Times 2. $1,097,883.05. So times 3. 3,293,650 times 20. 65,873,010 times 25. $1,646,825,250. So yeah, it's a crazy price, but that's a long time in the future. So let's just say 365, or what is it again? 365 times 1,503.95, $548,941.75 times 60 years. $32,936,505. That's in 60 years. It's a long time, actually, for this painting to... It's like an old man. If each painting was it actually has a birthday. So it's 60 years. $32,936,505. It might seem like a crazy price now, but the day Rothko did his paintings, where people, never believed in his blotchy kind of art, and I appreciate his art because now you look at it, 100 million, 90 million, and that's just one kind of piece of art. This is my Mayweather. This is over a year old. It's 1 million minutes plus. It's $1 million. And in time, this will be in the 100 million range, 200 million, 400 years, so on. And then maybe someday in the future, somebody will be looking at this and literally looking at it and saying, wow, this is a painting painted by an artist's face. And if I'm just looking at this painting, I know what the Warpaint looks like. I know the story behind it. I know that it was done the day before and repainted on the day Mayweather won. They know that story. They have the video to back it up. And you really look at it, it really looks like there's a fight happening on a canvas. If you really look at it, of this my Mayweather done 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago. This is my Mayweather. It looks like a battle on canvas, like in a ring. And you know that a face was destroyed of the art to make art. And I don't think that's anywhere in the world. That's why somebody told me, Chuck, you really have something unique here. But I wish you wouldn't put the pricing on it. But I have to. Because it's part of my dream. And to a treaty status North American Indian, dreams mean everything. Dreams do come true.